We're moving into a standing series. Let's everybody make our way up to stand. We need our second to lightest loop band. You're going to bring it around your wrists, and you're going to take your arms up above your head. So for me, this is the green band with the YouniquelyFit Power System set. Arms above the head, pull out on that band, plug your shoulders down. Go ahead and cross one leg behind the other, bending your knees. So like a curtsy, like you're curtsying, cross one leg behind the other. And now push your pelvis towards me, forward. Make sure the heel of the back foot is down. So the feet are parallel. They're just crossed, parallel. Parallel feet, not turned out. Not turned out legs, parallel feet, cross them. Feels a little funky. There it is. Push the pelvis forward, side bending over. And we're bending in the direction of our front foot. So whatever foot's front, that's the way you're bending. Bend the knees, push the pelvis forward. And we side bend and we lift up. Exhale to bend, inhale to lift, keeping it active. Exhale, bend, push your pelvis forward, bend your knees more, plug the shoulders down. Every time you lift up, pelvis pulls down towards the floor. Every time you lower down, inner thighs pull you back. Extend your tailbone. Find that pelvic extension. And give me two more. 2. And last one. And 1, go ahead and lower those arms down. Switch the cross of your curtsy. Bend your knees. Push your pelvis forward. Inhale, plug the shoulders down. Pull the pelvis down as the arms come up. Exhale, side bending towards the front leg side. Don't lose the bend in the knees. Tip your tailbone back. Find lumbar extension. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Keep going. Bring your front ribs towards my hands. Lift your chin up. Make sure your focus of your eyes remains a little higher than eye level. Increase the distance between the chin and the chest. Engage your neck flexors. 3 more times here. Notice, try to stay low in the legs to where you're pulling the pelvis down towards the floor so much every time you inhale and lift your torso. Your body isn't lowering and lifting. You're staying at the same level because there's so much energy. You're engaging your low abs. 1 more time. From here, we're going to take the same band around our ankles. I'm going to show you what that looks like. You're going to keep it on. I'm going to take it off because this isn't good for my posture. So you're going to keep it on. It looks like this. And we're going to bring our hands to our hips. Thumbs on the bony protrusions of the hips, fingers pointing down towards the feet. Pull your shoulder blades together. Plug your shoulders down your back and lift your chin up. Gaze is a little higher than eye level. Soft bend in the knees. I'd like you to lift the opposite leg of your dominant arm. So if you're left-handed, lift your right leg. If you're right-handed, lift your left leg. Point the toes, tip your tailbone back, and only lift the thigh up as much as you can keep your hips even. Keep your hips even. Hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale and exhale, lower that foot down. Same side, lift it up on your inhale, point the toes, don't hike the hips, keep them square, keep your focus of your eyes up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale and exhale, lower it down, pull down with the inner thighs. Good. Feel your pelvis pull down as you lift that thigh up, point the toes at the top, tip the tailbone back, low abs engaged, focus of the eyes up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale. And exhale, lower the leg down. And last time, inhale, take it up. Hold. Inhale. And exhale, lower it down. Switch sides. Soft bend in the knees. Retract those shoulder blades, which means pull them together. And then soften the front ribs towards the back body as if my hands were on your shoulder blades and they were melting in towards my hands. Lift that leg up. Begin when you're ready. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale. And exhale, lower the leg down. Inhale to lift it up, tip the tailbone back. Exhale, hold. Inhale, and exhale, lower it down. Again, inhale, lift, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. And inhale, exhale, lower. Last time, take it up. Inhale, lift. Hold, exhale. Inhale, and exhale to lower. Great. We're going to move this exercise through the frontal plane. And what that means is we're stepping side to balance. So it's the same exercise. We're going to hold for 3 breaths. I want you to step onto your dominant leg. So remember, that is the opposite leg of your dominant arm. So left-handed right leg, right-handed left leg. Travel to the side through space as if you're getting out of the way of something. Onto one leg and lift the other leg to knee flexion immediately. Hands are still on the hips. So we're stepping to the side to a single leg balance, holding for 3 breaths. Then we go to the other side and we hold. Still square to me, nice and parallel in the frontal plane. Don't turn the leg out. Don't turn the leg out. Hold it up. Nice knee flexion in front of you, just like you were doing. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, hold it up. Inhale 2. Exhale 2, 3 breath hold. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, switch sides. Find it immediately, hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Ground yourself. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2, shoulder blades together. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, step, other side, hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, look up. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, and last time, travel to the side, find it, hold, inhale 1, breathe, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3. Now, if you didn't do each side twice, do the other side again. If you did, pick the side that you struggled with the balance the most. Give me one more set. Step, find it, hold, inhale 1, breathe, exhale 1, square your pelvis, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back, tip your tailbone back, and lower that leg down. Take the band off. We're going to move into our figure 4 stretch from a standing position. Now, if you really struggle with balance, you can hold on to a wall for this. If not, you can challenge the balance. Hands are going to come to the hips. You're going to cross your dominant leg over your non-dominant leg's thigh. So figure 4, point the toes, and on your exhale, let your inner thighs pull you back into this posture, sitting back into it. Make sure the toes are pointed of the leg that's lifted. Find that pelvic extension, hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale, arch the low back. Inhale 2. Exhale, arch it, arch it, arch it. Inhale 3. And exhale, arch. And inhale, stand up, switching sides. Switch sides. Exhale, tip the tailbone back, sitting back, inhale. Exhale, arch the low back. And point the toes. Keep your focus up a little higher than eye level. Inhale. Exhale, arch. And inhale. Exhale, arch. Stand it up. Switch sides again. This time, see if you can go a little deeper into the posture. Soft bend in the knees. Point the toes. Sitting back. Tip the tailbone back. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, arch that low back. Make sure you're bracing your low abs. Inhale. Exhale, arch. And inhale. Exhale, arch. And good job. Stand it up. Last time on the other side. Figure 4, opening those hips. We did our pigeon, so they should be a little open so that getting into this is quite, a lot easier than it would have been before. Taking it back, 2 more breaths. Inhale, hang in there. Sit back, exhale. This is probably the hardest side. Inhale. And exhale, standing up. Grab your second to lightest loop band. Bring it around your wrists. Grab your anti-burst ball to bring around your between your inner thighs. And make sure it's high up between your inner thighs, not down by the knees. The hands are behind the back, palms facing forward. Towards your butt cheeks, palms facing forward, soft bend in the elbows. Now turn and face me. Squeeze that ball between your inner thighs. I'd like you to inhale, prepare, pulling the pelvis towards the floor. Exhale, pull out with both arms on that band. Fingers are long. And then inhale, feel your pelvis pulling down as the arms come in, shoulder blades come together. And exhale, pull out on the band. Good. Let's do a 3 count. So we're going to inhale, 2, 3, exhale, pull, 2, 3. And I want it to be an isometric pull, meaning I want you to pull and hold, not pulse. Inhale, exhale, pull, 2, 3. Inhale, pelvis pulls down, tip it back. Exhale and pull, 2, 3. Feet parallel, squeeze that ball. Inhale, exhale, pull, 2, 3. Great. Inhale. Exhale, pull, 2, 3. 2 more sets. Inhale. Exhale, pull, 2, 3. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3. And exhale, 2, 3. And release that. Great job. We're moving into a squat series. We're going to be doing 2-to-1 squats. You do not need your anti-burst ball or your loop band for this. You're just going to place your hands on your hips. Now, if you do have knee issues, you can try it with the ball because it may help your alignment and traction. Otherwise, we're gonna keep no props on for this one actually. So legs hip distance apart, and I'd like you to let's say, oh yeah, you definitely can't use the ball for this one. We're gonna sit back into a squat as we were doing before. Exhale as you hinge back. And then I'd like you to cross the same leg as your dominant arm over the other leg. So like you're seated cross-legged. So not the same as the piriformis stretch. The knees are on top of each other. And try to wrap the toes around the calf if you can get them around the calf. Hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, tip that tailbone back. Exhale 2, and rise back up on that one leg, coming into knee flexion, pointing the toes. So taking that leg that was crossed into knee flexion, pointing the toes, and then lower that leg back down so the legs are hip distance. Same side, sitting back. Exhale, sit back into your squat. Cross the knees on top of each other at the bottom, and then wrap the foot around, trying to engage the adductors. Hold. Inhale 1, arch the low back, exhale. Inhale 2, arch again, exhale, and inhale, standing up into knee flexion, pointing the toes of the lifted leg, and lower that foot down. Give me one more. Exhale, sitting back. So sit back on 2, then cross over. Hold. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Inhale, arch your low back. And exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the posture. Inhale, stand up, knee flexion with your top leg, pointed toes, even hips. Let's switch sides. Exhale, sitting back. Cross the other leg over top. Inhale, sit back further. Go, 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 go. Exhale, tip the tailbone, arch the low back. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, standing up into knee flexion. Even hips. Lower that leg. Exhale, sitting back. You're doing great. Hang in there. Sit back. Cross the leg, knee on top of knee. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale, arch the low back. Inhale 2. Exhale, arch. And inhale, standing up, knee flexion. Find it and lower the leg down. Last time, sitting back. Sit back. Cross the knee on top of the knee. Tip that tailbone back. Go, go, go. Square the pelvis off. Square it off. Square it off. Inhale. Tip the tailbone back. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Standing up to knee flexion. Inhale. And exhale. Lower that leg down. From here, we're going to need our second to lightest Theraband. So with the YouniquelyFit set, that's your red Theraband. It's your long band. And what I'm going to have you do is you're going to step on the end of the band with your dominant leg. So the opposite leg of your dominant arm. And make sure the excess of the band is facing in towards the body, not out towards the body. From here, you're going to grab the band in the opposite hand of the foot that's standing on it. Bring the foot that's not standing on the band into tree pose. So either to the calf or to the inner thigh, not to the knee. So below the knee or above the knee. The hand that's not loaded is going on the hip. The other hand, you're going to wrap around the band and you're going to poke the elbow out to the side and then lift the forearm up. So this is called PNF. This is going to engage the back of the shoulder, help combat kyphosis. So make sure that foot doesn't creep up to the knee. Bring it down towards the ankle or up above the knee all the way in the inner thigh. Tip your tailbone back here. So poke the elbow out, then lift the forearm up. So we go inhale, exhale, lower. It's almost like you're pulling a sword out. Pull, lift. And 2 more. 2, soft bend in the supporting knee, tip your tailbone back. And last one, make it count. Last one. Here we go. Up and down. Go ahead and switch sides. Good work. Setting up on the other side. Now, if you feel any pain in the front of the shoulder, you're not ready for this resistance band, you can take it down to the lightest band in our set, which for me, that's the yellow band. So begin when you're ready, setting up your tree pose. Remember, the eyes are very important. Keep the eyes a little higher than eye level, focused on something. That hand on your hip is there to guide your pelvis down and to allow you to notice if you're hiking a hip. Begin the arm when you're ready, inhaling to lift it up. Palm should face forward at the top. Exhale to bring it down. Palm will face towards the body at the bottom. So we've got that elbow points out, forearm lifts up, that flips the palm, and then we lower it down so that the palm is facing the hip once you come down. Keep that going. Give me 3 more. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. And inhale to lift and exhale to lower. 1 more. Plug those shoulders down. Watch your focus of your eyes as it dropped. Widen the distance between the chin and the chest. Let's set that band to the side. We're going to grab our second to lightest loop band. So for me, that's the green one with the YouniquelyFit set. So step to the bottom of your mat here because I want most of the mat in front of you because we're going to be actually, no, come to the center of your mat and face me. We're going to be working in the transverse plane and we're going to be doing our tree pose. So I want your arms to start out in line with your chest, pulling out on that band. And we're going to imagine we're at 12 o'clock here. We're going to take a quarter turn to tree pose, the pose we were just in, finding our balance, quarter turn to tree pose. So you'll face the bottom or top of your mat when you turn. Find that balance in tree pose. Lifting the arms up, inhale, lowering them down, exhale. Keep the foot attached. Inhale, lift the arms, plug the shoulders down, pull out on that band, plug the shoulders down, exhale, lower the arms. Again, inhale, lift the arms, plug those shoulders down, look up, keep your focus up, and exhale, lower down. Great. Turn back to me, hitting the other side. Turn back, find the balance, inhale, and exhale, lower. Find it, inhale, and exhale, lower, and inhale, and exhale, lower. Now watch me, make sure you're not putting the wrong foot down when you turn. So if you're at 12 o'clock, whatever foot comes up, that's the foot you put down, step on. And so it's the inside leg that comes to the foot. So quarter turn, find it, hold, inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, and second time on the last side. Now this is important because 90% of injuries occur in the transverse plane. So if you don't know how to turn and stabilize, you're more prone to a lot of lower body injuries like breaking a hip, rolling your ankle, tearing your meniscus. So all of these things we don't want to happen. So this is for sports injury prevention and everyday life. It's just a quarter turn. So you're just turning from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock or 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock. All right, from here, we're going to move into a little calf release. We've done a lot of balance. So set that band to the side and bring your hands to your hips. Step to the top of your mat so that when you step back into a mini lunge, you have plenty of space for that back leg. So go ahead and step your dominant leg back first. So that's the opposite leg of your dominant arm. Push your pelvis forward. And I'd like you to take the same arm as your back leg up, inhaling it up, doing a circle behind you just to open up that shoulder a little bit. And every time you inhale that arm up, pull the pelvis down in opposition. And every time you exhale it, pull your inner thighs back towards the bottom of your mat, deepening the posture. Try to drive that back heel down as the pelvis drives forward, intensifying the stretch in the calf. And make sure your lunge isn't too wide to where you're feeling more work in the quadricep, the front of the thigh, and the glutes than you are stretching in the back of the calf, because the goal is just to get some stretch in here. So decrease the distance between the legs if you're not feeling as much of a stretch. Give me one more circle of the arm, and then bring the hands slowly to the hips. Inhale, stepping forward. Exhale to step the opposite leg back. So the hand that's remaining on the hip, use it wisely, meaning pull the shoulder blade back, put the thumb in the bony protrusion of your hip and let the fingers point down to the floor. Each inhale is a chance to pull the pelvis down to remind you that you don't want to hike, you don't want to crunch and over and get tighter and tighter in the hips, because that causes more and more flexion in the pelvis and decreases the improvement in your posture. So we've got to keep the torso long. Push the pelvis forward, bend deeper into the front knee. Feel your low abs pulling in and up. And last breath, go ahead and take the hands to the hips. Inhale, step it forward. Great job. We're beginning our final series here. We need a 3-pound weight, and we're going to stand at the top of the mat as we were for our calf stretches. Hold that 3-pound weight in your dominant hand and step. So stand to the front of your mat, top of the mat, and hands on the hips. The hand that has the weight, I want you to step that leg back, so it should be in your dominant hand. So you're stepping your non-dominant leg back. Push the pelvis forward. Hold it here. Inhale. And we're going to take that arm up to scaption in front of our chest in line with our shoulder. Plug the shoulders down. So we hold it out here. Straight out, straight elbow, soft bend in the elbow, but it's straight out in line with your chest. And you're going to lower the arm down by the hip, and you're going to lift it back up. Exhale, lower it down. And I want your back heel to be down completely. So I want you to externally rotate that leg a little bit, so you're either at 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock with those back toes. Your front toes are at 12 o'clock. So make sure it's not all the way to 9 o'clock. You don't want to put pressure on the knees. Back toes are at 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock, depending on the leg that's in front. Arm is lowering and lifting on the breath. Every time it lifts, your pelvis pulls down. Every time it lowers, your inner thighs pull back. Let's hold that arm up for a second. Hold it up. And I'd like you to bend your body towards the side of your front leg. Side bending towards the front of your... Yes. And then we lift back up to center. Inhale. Bend deeper into the posture. Exhale. Make sure your back leg is straight. You don't want to bend in the knee. Straighten it. And bend. We're in warrior 1. And lift. Bending to the side. And lifting. And give me one more. Bend. And lift. Hands to the hips. Inhale, step forward. Switch sides. So lowering and lifting in scaption first. Warrior 2. Front toes at 12 o'clock. Back toes at 2 or 10 o'clock. Push the pelvis forward, square the hips to the front. Backhand is loaded. Inhale, lift the backhand up. And exhale, lower it down. Keep your focus up, eye level or a bit higher. Pull your shoulder blades together and lower it down. Think about the breastbone reaching for the shoulder blades, so don't push the rib cage out. Pull the low belly in tight. 3 more. 3 and 2. And last one, hold it up. We will begin our side bending, and lifting. Now this is to challenge your external obliques, to stretch your QL, your hip flexors, plug your shoulders down, challenge those low abs, bend deeper into your front knee. 2 more times. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Take your time. Exhale, bend. Inhale to lift. Hands to the hips. Inhale. And exhale, step yourself forward. Great. Set that weight to the side and step to the bottom of your mat. We're going to be revisiting our hip opener, traveling through the sagittal plane. So sagittal plane goes forward and back. You're going to step forward into your piriformis stretch. So crossing the foot over and sitting back into the chair pose, and point the toes, hold it here. I want the foot to circle in, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, tip the tailbone back. Exhale, circle the foot in, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, arch the back, circle, 2, 3, 4. Good. And let's step forward onto the other side. Traveling through space, stepping forward to balance. Find knee flexion, cross the leg, point the toes, sit back. Hold. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, circle the foot in towards the body as the low back arches. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, arch your low back, circle the foot. Look up. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, circle the foot. 2, 3, 4, and bring that foot back up. Okay, we're traveling backwards now. So the leg that was just up, step back onto it. We're repeating, just travel backwards. Find your balance, find knee flexion, cross the foot, sit back, inhale, exhale, circle the foot towards you. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale, circle it towards you. Tip your tailbone back. 2, 3, 4. Last time, inhale, exhale, circle it towards you. 2, 3, 4. And coming up, stepping onto the foot that was just lifted behind you. Find the balance, knee flexion, cross the foot, tip the tailbone back. Begin when you're ready. Inhale, exhale, circle the foot in towards you. 2, 3, 4. And inhale, exhale, circle it in. 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale and exhale, circle it in. 2, 3, and 4. From here, we're going to move into warrior 2. Stand and face me with your legs parallel and very far apart. You're going to turn one toe to 12 o'clock and you'll bring the other toes either to 10 or 2, coming into warrior 2, looking over your front leg. Hold it here. Inhale. Bring your back arm down that straight leg and your front arm is going to come back into reverse warrior. Stay low in your front leg. Turn your head down on the diagonal or up on the diagonal as you go back, coming into that side body stretch. Sliding back, stay low, hold it here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, hang in there. Exhale, windmill the arms back into warrior 2. You can straighten that front leg if you need a little release. And then bend the front leg again as you go back into your reverse warrior. Sink your hips low, plug your shoulders down, pull your abs in. Inhale 1, breathe, tip your tailbone back. Exhale 1, low abs. Inhale 2. Exhale 2, windmill those arms back. Warrior 2. Option to straighten the front leg if you need it. And inhale back into reverse warrior. One more set and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Coming out of it, turn your toes to face me again, all parallel. Switch the other toes to 12 and then to 10 or 2. Sink low into the front leg. And let's take that back arm down the thigh. And the front arm comes back. Plug your shoulders down. Tip your tailbone back. Sink into that front leg. Protect the knee by bracing the low abs. Allow that front knee to go forward more. And coming back up. Option to straighten the front leg or stay low. And exhale, take it back. Hold it back. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Either turn the head up or down or center it. Inhale. And exhale, coming back up. Give me one more. This is it. Bend the front knee. And chill those arms back. Good. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Stay. One more. Inhale. And exhale, coming out of it. Turn your toes to face me. Heel toe your feet together. Brace your abs. And then interlace your hands behind your head, elbows come in, and let's tuck the chin to the chest, stretching out the neck extensors. So make sure you don't round your upper back when you do this. It's just the head dropping, and you're assisting the stretch with the arms adding some pressure. Stay lifted through your low abs. Your shoulder blades should still be fighting to pull together. Soft bend in the knees, tip of the tailbone back. Let's breathe here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. You can turn your chin right or left if one side of the neck feels tighter than the other. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Releasing the hands, floating that head up. Let's bring the hands to the heart, soft bend in the knees. The light in me recognizes the light in you. Namaste.